Now to IT Made and the shortage of new cars and trucks across the country. The global supply of semiconductor chips, which are essential components in new vehicles, has not caught up with demand. IT Mate's Richard Essex is told the shortage could run into next year.
Has the chip shortage come to an end? An auto industry analyst tells me that it has not. And it could be later on this summer or maybe even next year before supply does meet demand. And when that does happen, that does not mean that the price of cars will go down. General Motors has made some strides in getting chips for the thousands of trucks the company has stored in Kokomo. The company announced they are in the process of delivering more vehicles. Doug Betts is the president of the automotive division for J.D. Powers, a marketing research firm that analyzes consumer data. He says this is a good sign.
My perception is that GM has managed to sort of capture a lot of chips and try to, catch up on some of these vehicles that have been in storage for the lack of, some part.
Last fall, GM packed a Kokomo parking lot with thousands of trucks missing semiconductor parts. The trucks are manufactured in Fort Wayne and then returned to the factory when chips become available. General Motors at one time produced electronics, including chips, at a plant in Kokomo. It is the very same plant that the company transitioned to produce ventilators during the pandemic. Kokomo Mayor Tyler Moore believes that they can do more.
We've already proven ourselves as a community and GM as a facility.
Last week, I noticed a marked decrease in the number of trucks waiting to be finished. It is not a harbinger that the chip supply is meeting demand.
They're really just getting the vehicles closer to the customer. I don't think they're delivering them without parts. I think they're shipping them closer so that then all they have to do is ship the part to the dealer, install it, and then it's at the customer.
Betts says in a good year, 17 million new vehicles are sold in the United States. About 3 million are fleet vehicles, bought by rental car companies and companies that provide vehicles to employees. The tight supply has kept companies from renewing their fleets. When the supply improves, fleet owners are expected to be at the front of the line.
So I think there's still going to be tight supply even after production comes back for quite a while, because you got to kind of catch up all those cars that weren't sold.
As for price, many new cars and trucks are selling at $4,000 to $5,000 above the list price. Many of them are paid for with loans.
Because now cars will be plentiful, let's hope, in 3 or 4 years. They're going to be, if you're familiar with the term, upside down. They may owe more on the car than what it's worth.
The chip shortage is just one issue plaguing the auto industry. The national labor shortage has caused several parts suppliers to reduce their own production, which leads to even further delays in new car production. In Indianapolis, Richard Essex, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.